want to see a magic trick. Well, it's not a magic trick, but I accidentally broke my double-eye bodkin tool. I will put both halves in a Ziploc bag until I find some time to use them. I may use one of them to fix my broken orange tool, or I may use both halves to make new transfer tools. Today I will show you how to knit bonbons for Halloween or Christmas. First, make sure the racking handle is in its lowest position. Raise 10 needles on the front bed and place the edge springs on the last working ones. Then raise 10 needles on the back bed of the machine. You have to observe the needle rule. It should look like this. Set both locks to N and the stitch size to 3. Insert the orange strippers, take the first color yarn and knit one row. Set both locks to CX and increase the stitch size to 4. Now knit 2 rows. Set both locks to N and increase the stitch size to 5. Knit 1 row to finish the cast on. Clear the row counter, take the second color yarn and knit 2 rows without changing the settings on the locks. Take the first color yarn again and knit 2 rows. Now set both locks to EX. Take the third color yarn, then cut the first 2 yarn tails and retread the machine. Make sure all yarn tails are between the beds of the machine and knit 4 rows. Clear the row counter and set both locks to N. Now knit 2 rows. Clear the row counter and set both locks to CX. Remove the orange strippers and insert the black ones. Rotate the racking handle anti-clockwise to its highest position and lower the front bed. Use the double-eye bodkin tool to insert a lifeline through all stitches on the front and on the back bed. You have to use the same color yarn for the lifeline and you must thread it in a circular manner so both yarn tails must be on the same side of the knitting. As you can see, I am using the orange tool to help me open some of the stitches. Finally, pull all yarn tails between the beds of the machine. Please don't forget to support me by liking the video. Now raise the front bed. Knit 40 rows. Clear the row counter and set both locks to N. Remove the black strippers and insert the orange ones. Return the racking handle to its lowest position and lower the front bed. I will insert some wadding to fill the bonbon. You may use a cotton ball or even some waste yarn. Raise the front bed and use the orange tool to make sure the wadding is not in the way of the needles. Now knit 2 rows. Clear the row counter and set both locks to EX. Lower the front bed and use the double-eye bodkin tool to insert a lifeline the same way as before. If you want to skip this part, you can simply use the same color yarn and tie both ends of the bonbons later. They will be used for decoration only, so the small knots will not be a problem. If you use the lifeline method, don't forget to use the same color yarn. Pull the yarn tails between the beds of the machine and raise the front bed. Now knit 4 rows. Set both locks to N. Take the first color yarn and knit 2 rows. Take the second color yarn and knit 2 rows. Take the first color yarn and knit 1 row. Set both locks to CX. Now knit 2 rows. Set both locks to N and increase the stitch size to 7. Knit 1 row and lower the front bed. Use the yellow tool to make a zigzag latch cast off. The lock is on the right side of the machine, so you have to start from left to right. You can start knitting the bonbon with the lock on the left side of the machine, but you have to change the color many times, so you have to bring co-eyelets on the left side. That's why I decided to knit the bonbon like that. 20 stitches are not so much for making the cast off. By the way, I have a video in which I'm showing several ways to cast off the stitches, so you may check it out. I'm knitting with black yarn now, and it may be hard to see what exactly am I doing. Raise the front bed and move the edge springs to the sides. Then remove the knitting from the machine. This is what the bonbon looks like right after you take it from the machine. Hide and cut all yarn tails, but leave the lifelines. Now there are only the lifelines left. Make several knots and pull them to gather the end of the bonbon. Repeat the same steps to make the other side. When you tie the knots, take the yellow tool, poke it through the middle and pull the lifelines as shown in the video. Then use scissors to cut them short. And our bonbon is ready. You may stretch or squeeze it to the final shape. And this is the final result. Tell me, would you rather use them for Christmas or Halloween? That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and see you in my next video.